Okay, it's 6:24 in the morning. I'm headed to my doctor right now. I'm in the car. I'm getting a blood test today to see if I'm pregnant or not. I think I'm pregnant. I took a test today and saw a really faint line. So we'll see what that means. I'm really excited.
One of a kind. Next, there is no ordinary day. This is no ordinary day, and you're no ordinary sister, having a birthday as unique and fabulous as you. Happy birthday from your little brother. Really? You're going to be a big sister.
So, a couple weeks ago, we found out we were pregnant. But then I got a call from my doctor that my levels were really low and that I was probably going to have a miscarriage. This time we've been trying for so many months. We've been through so many cycles already. So much stuff. It's just I don't even know. And so I've been really struggling with it. I think the other thing is we already knew the due date and we already just talked about it, and just we told my mom, and it just was so much more real. And it never crossed my mind that we would have a miscarriage. It just never, I don't know why. I guess because I kind of just thought all the crap we've already been through, that I don't know, what are the chances? I guess it's very common, but I don't know. You just never think it's going to happen to you. But anyways, 3 pregnancies later and 1 baby. We are going to keep moving forward. Today is April 24th. We just completed our first cycle since our miscarriage. We've been trying for baby number 2 and just found out today that we didn't get pregnant. Alright, so it's Wednesday, May 7th. I'm just leaving the fertility clinic. You know, my reaction is I'm just really, really bummed. Putting myself through this. This is our 8th cycle since we started trying again for baby number 2, and within those 8 cycles we had a miscarriage, and overall it's just exhausting, mentally, physically, emotionally, the whole thing. It's just really hard. It's really hard. I try really hard to stay positive, and I would say overall every cycle I am really positive. Even after having a miscarriage, I was really positive. And I know we're gonna have another baby. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so today is Thursday, May 23rd. I woke up this morning. I'm cycle day 26. 12 days since I triggered, and I got a positive pregnancy test this morning. I'm in shock. I don't even believe it, really. So I don't know. We'll see.
G-Wagon.
All right, today is Wednesday, June 5th, and we are on our way to our first ultrasound.
How you feeling?
Nervous. Very nervous.
We'll see.
I think I'm like shaking.
You're shaking?
Yeah. All right, so we just left the doctor's and how do you feel?
Still up in the air. I mean, like they said it's in the uterus, which is very good. But they showed us the yolk sac on the screen and it was like, she said it was there.
Well, they're not sure.
They're not sure. And that's what's like the unknown is like.
They don't know if there's a yolk sac.
They don't know if there's a yolk sac.
All right, so today is Monday, June 10th, and we are driving to the fertility clinic.
Follow-up appointment.
All right, so we're just leaving.
We're rushing to the train.
Yeah.
Because we waited forever.
Yeah, we waited like 30 minutes.
But you can tell by our positive vibes.
That we're very happy because baby has a heartbeat.
Heartbeat!
I was
Good
shocked.
news.
She was like, I see the yolk sac, I see the gestational sac, and I see the embryo. And I was like, but no heartbeat? She's like, no, I see the heartbeat.
No, she was like, oh yeah, the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like, that was what she should have mentioned first.
She should have said that first. She should have started with the heartbeat.
That was really nerve-wracking.
So happy if you can't tell. All right, it's the 4th of July, and we are about to find out the gender. Corin's trying to like set up the camera because we don't want anyone to record it for us. We just want to do it ourselves. And then we'll tell everyone after we like really confirm, and we just want to like know just us for a while. My guess is girl. Corin, what's your guess?
Oh, girl.
2 votes for a girl. It's right in here. My mom labeled 1 and 2, so we just know we're gonna do 1, but we don't.
Look at 1 is usually girls come first, so it's gonna be a girl.
Immediate reaction.
I saw a little bit of the dust. It was still cool, but
It'll be cool for Nix to have a little sister.
yeah, so a little girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are your thoughts? What do you think?
Wow.
You can hear her moving. Do you hear her? Do you hear your sister? Say hi. Hi, sister. You say see you later.
Say peace.
Maybe,
Say see you later.
maybe again.
Here on our baby moon. And there's the baby.
Okay, we're here
On our baby moon.
on our baby moon. Molly's floating with the baby.
Can you see my belly?
Yeah.
Can you?
When you jump on your back.
Okay, let me try and float. It's a little harder with baby in your belly, but okay, ready? Can you see it?
She's gonna be a swimmer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, zoomed in. Now you can see it. Yep. We see it. Beautiful. Baby number 2 on a hike with us. Chugging along.
27 weeks,
How you feel?
feeling big, and also some Braxton Hicks. We are like 2 miles in to the hike, probably about a mile to go. So, yeah, feeling good though.
Babe.
last 9 months, we have been having a baby. Well, pregnant with a baby.
It's always weird saying, like, we have been. Like,
Yeah.
she's been pregnant and been going through it all. I've been trying to get better with giving her foot massages and stuff, but she's got these little itsy bitsy, like, size 5.5 little feet that carry all this weight, added weight, with the baby inside of her belly. And we were saying yesterday that, like, it's crazy how, like, these two tiny little feet hold up all that weight, and her feet have been swollen. So I don't know, when you say we've been pregnant, it's you that is pregnant, you know, but obviously I guess I don't know if it's like technically right to say that we're no.
Yeah, well, people say that, like, we're expecting, because, like, we're both expecting the baby to come at the end.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my body that, like, physically goes through all of the stretching and
Trials and tribulations.
But you have your fair share to deal with in terms
Yeah,
of
I've been adding weight to my body as well.
Yeah, well, but it also in terms of me just, you know, crankiness and the hormonal changes. Like, there's just a lot that goes on with pregnancy, and just struggling to get pregnant, which, you know, it's a long journey. It's a long process, but we are very, very excited to be adding another baby to our family. And so
Can we say boy or girl on here?
Yeah, because there's already a gender reveal part of this video.
Oh, so yeah, another girl.
Which we haven't officially decided on the name. We have some options. So when we have her and get to the hospital, we'll officially
So we haven't
decide
seen the
the
baby
name.
yet, obviously, but
No.
our first daughter, Nyx, when she was born, her skin was very, very, like, pale complexion, had, like, blondish, like,
gosh,
reddish hair. Maybe you
Yeah,
can,
she
like,
had,
insert
like,
a picture
blonde
of
hair.
her, like, when she was born or something, but it was, like, blonde hair, very, like, fair skin. So we think, who knows how this stuff works, but you know, our next child, this girl, will maybe be a little bit more, you know, tan complexion with darker hair, but again,
That's just our feeling.
that's just our feeling.
Yeah.
We don't know. So people always say when the baby comes, like, oh, you can look at them and maybe have a couple different names picked out, and, like, it looks like this as opposed to looking like that. So who knows? But it's exciting times. It's nervous times. There's a lot of emotions to feel at this stage, which is basically, like, you know, in the red zone of, you know, an NFL field, like, ready to score a touchdown and have the baby.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks or less until the baby's gonna be here, and so when we put this video up, the baby will be here already. So we're super excited, and
You don't even remember,
Yeah.
like, well, even when Nyx was first born, like, people will say, like, you know, what was, like, it's so hard to even remember what those first couple months were and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
you're like
even
a
looking
zombie.
back on, like, you being pregnant, it's like, I feel like it happened quickly, but for you, obviously, you're the one going through it.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like forerever, but, like,
Yeah.
there's been
this
so many
one's
different
gone,
stages.
This one's gone faster because I was pregnant when I went to Europe, and, like, we've had a lot of different things going on during this pregnancy, plus having a kid already makes it go by faster. But it's long. Like, it's a long time to be pregnant.
And just
you
all
know?
the stuff. How would you say that this clicking with the pen?
Okay.
Would you say that this was similar to your first pregnancy? Was it different? Was there any any similarities?
I think in the beginning,
differences?
remember, I was saying, like, oh, it's so different. Then I was like, actually, it's, like, exactly the same as Nyx.
I
Like,
mean,
how
I
I was
remember you mentioning,
feeling.
like, you had similar dreams and stuff
Yes,
like that.
like
some of
the
the same
very
exact dreams.
vivid, like, crazy dreams. But I think part of that is the medication I had to take that, like, puts you into crazy sleeps and stuff. But in general, I think with Nyx, we were so focused on, like, setting up her nursery, and it was just very different. Now we're so focused on Nyx because she's here and, like, getting her all situated. And I think it's also harder And like I really haven't been helping out with your YouTube as much because I was so tired in the beginning. And so like I would come home and you
I
would
guess
be
still
like,
the end too, because we haven't had a lot of video uploads.
yeah, but I said I'll do Molly's
know.
mine and you like never
I know,
take me
I'm
up on
kidding.
the offer. But it takes me like 3 months to edit a video, like for corn. Not one of these, but a vlog, because I'm just so tired. And that was like, he would say, oh, are you gonna get that video up? And I'm like, I'll get the video up when I get the video up, because I don't want to come home and just do that. I want to like sleep. So that's
Is
been
there
a
any
challenge,
truth to like there? Were you more experienced this go around? I know the first time you had nothing to, you know,
in terms of pregnancy?
Yeah, you had nothing to look back on the first time, and also with Nyx, in the beginning, you had to do shots to like maintain certain levels.
Yeah.
So like, there was probably some more nervousness for both of us back then. Were you more at ease and more comfort this time around, knowing that you had been through it already, or was it the same?
I think this time around, the getting pregnant part, I mean, it took us 10 months with all of those 10 months were medicated cycles. So it wasn't just like, so that's like a whole separate conversation that I won't bore the details. But in terms of fertility stuff, those 10 months weren't just like we were seeing a doctor that whole time, taking shots, taking medication, doing all that stuff. And with Nyx, the first time we ever tried to get pregnant, we got pregnant, and it was an ectopic pregnancy. So that ended in losing a tube and stuff. But then when we saw the doctor again and tried to get pregnant, we got pregnant with her the first round of medication. So this time when we started the medication, I thought it was going to be really quick. But it wasn't. It was 10 months of that, of like shots and doctors and tests and all that stuff. So although we had been through it with Nyx, it was very different because with Nyx it happened a lot quicker. So I was like in my head thinking like, we're never gonna get pregnant. It's never gonna happen. And so that, yes, we went through it, but I think it was a lot harder for me. And because in those 10 months we had a miscarriage, that was a lot harder for me mentally going through that. So I don't know, it was just different. But I don't know, I'm just like really excited to be here where we are now, very close to having the baby, and then also having Nyx, who may or may not understand what is about to happen in her life. I think she has some understanding, but I'm really just excited to see her as a big sister and for us to experience this again. I'm also a little bit nervous because with Nyx, like, we used to nap when she would nap, but now we have her and she barely naps. So I think we're going to be zombies, and yeah.
I mean, yeah, you take the punches as they come, and you know, whatever happens. Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
and you
Adjust.
and you adjust to it however you're gonna adjust to it, you know. And it's like I said, it's exciting, but it's also nervous times, the unknown. But overall, it's exciting. Our family's growing, which is awesome, and our daughter's gonna have, you know, a sister, someone she could play with, so we don't have to be on the ground with her all the times because it's tiring. But
Yeah.
but it'll be fun. It's a different dynamic, and so much changes. And you know,
Yeah.
I know Molly's always sympathetic to, you know, women and men who can't have a second child or something like that. But you know, they experience their child growing up differently than a family that's growing or something. I don't know. I don't know if I phrased that correctly or not, but
No, I would say just in general, people going through infertility and
yeah.
and the struggles that or pregnancy loss or anything like that, I definitely know everybody's journey looks different, and some people get pregnant like that and it's no issue at all, and those people are very lucky, but that's not everyone's journey. So I just always think about that, and also I'm always, you know, when you know people who might be married for a long time and people are like, oh, when are you going to start a family? Like, they might be trying to start a family for like 3 years and haven't had any luck, or maybe they just don't want kids. and that's okay too. But I don't know. This is all just a very long tangent. But
Yeah, no, I mean, overall,
think-
we'll end it on a positive note.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed our journey a little bit and saw some of the stuff that we've been through. Hopefully you put some fighting in there, because there were times where,
no, I didn't.
oh, okay, well, add in some
No,
parts of
I'm
where
not
she
gonna add
and-
it in.
No,
but,
not you, not add it in,
No.
but you
Oh.
as a viewer.
No, but I will
understand
tell.
that when we
I will tell the
ended-
viewers this: when we did the gender reveal, Corn peeked and saw the powder ahead of time, and
we
I
had
was
like
so
this
mad.
popper things,
Yeah,
which
that's
you
in the video,
which
yeah.
you'll see, but on the popper thing you
But
could
why'd
see.
you look?
I mean, it was like
So then
I'm looking at the
before-
popper to do it.
Before we did it, he told me.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh.
You said it's pink. Why would you tell me? That was the whole point of the reveal.
Whatever. That was you. I revealed it in that moment.
I wanted to see the smoke, and he ruined the whole thing.
Whatever.
Like, I went through the whole process of only having my mom know, getting the results sent to her.
Well, I would pay a
and
little
having
bit
her
more next
order
time and
and-
have a company that doesn't put the powder on the outside.
The powder
of
was,
popper.
I didn't see any powder on the outside. No one said go and inspect the package.
Whatever. It's exciting times. We're extremely
Yes.
happy. We're excited. By the time this video posts, we'll have another little baby here. So yeah. So I mean, ask us any questions if you have any questions. We'll answer them all
If we're awake.
if we're awake. But thanks for watching.
Oh, here's a giant belly.